Hello students, we are on a new chapter now. It's chapter 7 and we are on lesson 7.8, time to the hour and half hour. It's a very interesting lesson, and now that you are in semester 2 and you're about to be going to grade 3, you should be able to tell time, right? And we'll make it very easy for you. I promise you, you will enjoy this lesson. Let's look at the objective. Our objective for today, tell and write time to the hour and half hour. Okay, I'm going to list down important things that you should remember. Okay, the first thing is hour is a short word. So hour is a shorthand. Minute is a long word. Hence minute is a long hand. So that way you should remember that the shorter hand is the hour hand and the longer hand is the minute hand. Now the first thing that you will do when you see the clock is look at the small hand, the short hand, which is the hour hand. The small hand points to the hour, the big hand points to the minutes. When the big hand points to 12, the time is o'clock. Okay, so in this case, it is, what will I do when I look at the clock now? I will look at the hour hand, which is the small hand. Where is it? It is pointing to 3. Then I will look at the minute hand. It is pointing to 12. So the time is 3 o'clock. Remember, it takes 5 minutes for the minute hand to move from one number to the next number on a clock face. So this is 5 minutes, okay, and we've done skip counting for 5. How do you skip count for 5? 5, 10, 15, 20, right? Exactly. So now this is 5 minutes, this is 10 minutes, this is 15 minutes, and finally this is 20 minutes. Now children, if you look at the clock, what time do you think it is on the clock which says 20 minutes? So again, I'll repeat myself. The moment you look at a clock, you look at the hour hand, which is the small hand. The hour hand is exactly on 12. So the time is 12 and 20 minutes after 12. So 12 to 20. The clock hands on these clocks show 12:05, 12:10, 12:15 and 12:20. Let's move on. Please open page number 509. It says draw the hour hand for 3 and repeat the activity for 5:30, 11 and 8:30. It's very simple. The first thing that you will do is hour hand. Again, I'll repeat myself. Hour hand is the small hand. So you will draw small hands. So the first clock you will draw it exactly on 3. You see a little round inside the clock, so you will not draw a long line. You will draw a small line, as you can see here, and then repeat the activity for 5:30. Now I want you to take notice of the fact that it is not exactly on 5. It is between 5 and 6 because the time is 5:30. Then 11. So the moment you say it's 11 o'clock, you will put it exactly on the number 11, the shorthand or the hour hand, and 8:30. Again, 8:30. You will see that in this case it is between 8 and 9. So you will always put it a little ahead of the number that it says. For example, here it says 8:30. So you'll put a little ahead but before 9, not after 9. In between 9 and 8 is 8:30. Can you draw this in your books, children? On page number 509. Let's look at model and draw. Now, as I said earlier, it takes 5 minutes for the minute hand to move from one number to the next number on a clock face. The clock hands on these clocks show 4 and 4:30. Write the times below the clocks. So, for example, in the first, the green image, the green clock that you see, what is the first thing that you will look for? You will look for the hour hand. the hour hand is pointing at 4 and the minute hand is pointing at 12. So the time is 4 o'clock. In the second one, the blue clock, you will see that it is between 4 and 5. I'm sorry, it is between 4 and 5. So you will still write 4 because in this case, what we do is we look at the number before. So we will not say it is 5:30. It is between 4 and 5. So you will say it is 4:30. Why 30? Because as you can see, it is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's on 6. So if you do the skip counting by 5, when you reach 6, you will reach 30. So it is 4:30. Don't worry, I will explain the rest of the lesson in a very smooth way if you've not understood. But I'm pretty confident you've understood this. Let's open page number 510, share and show. Look at the clocks and write the time. So look at number 1, children. So I'm going to repeat this question. I don't know how many times, but that's how important it is. When you look at the clock, what is the first thing that you will look for? You will look for the hour hand. Please remember this, the hour hand. The hour hand is the small hand. So where is the small hand pointing in question number 1? Very good. It's pointing at 1. Okay, so you will write 1, and where the minute hand is pointing at 12, you will write 2 dots and 2 zeros. Okay, so the time is 1 o'clock. Now let's look at the second one. All right, so where is the hour hand pointing, children, in the second one? The blue clock, it is pointing not at 8, not at 9. It's between 9 and 8. All right, so you will take always the number before. So which means you will take 8. You will not take, definitely you will not take 7 because the hour hand is nowhere near 7. But it's near 9 and 8. And in this case, you will take not 9 but 8. So it is 8 and the minute hand is at 6. When it is at 6, it is like cutting the pizza into half. You know, the moment the minute hand is at 6, you should write 30. So it is 8:30. Let's look at number 3. Okay, number 3, you should be able to tell me looking at these two. It should be pretty simple. Where is the hour hand first? It's between 3 and 4. So you will write 3 and then 2 dots followed by 30, which means it is 3:30. Was that clear to all of you children? I told you it's very, very simple. So today you only learnt about the time where it is 1 o'clock, for example, in the first one, and then whenever it is 30, like 8:30 or 3:30. And similarly, you will share, you will solve the rest of the pages on your own. Have a look. This is on your own. Page number 511, which is 511. Please solve question number 4, 5 and 6 on your own. When you come to class tomorrow, I will check it. Let's look at a Think Smarter question on page 512. Match the clocks that show the same time. So, in the first green clock, what time is it, children? Very good. The hour hand is between 7 and 8. So it is 7:30. That's correct. And in the second clock, it is 8 o'clock. And in the last clock, it is between 9 and 10. So it is 9. And the minute hand is on 6. So it is 9:30. I've solved it for you here. Please complete it in your page, in your books, page 512. Wasn't that an easy lesson, children? So finally, plenary. How do you tell time to the hour and half hour on a clock? For time to the hour hand points to the hour and the minute hand points to the 12. For time to half hour, the hour hand points halfway between the hour and the next hour and the minute hand points to the 6. If you remember this, you've mastered the whole lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, children. If you don't follow something, please ask us teachers and we are happy to help you. Take care and have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.